recently I've been taking a lot of clippings out of my setups, or well, trimming the plants, which therefore creates clippings, just because everything's growing so much and it's getting to the top of the tank and then everything's flat, because it can't get through the lid, obviously. And I've always been propagating these and replanting them in either the same setup or other setups. And every time I've done this, I've had a bunch of fry around, which if you don't know are baby fish. They are mostly Endler fry. And yeah, I keep them differently than a lot of people do because I really do care about them a lot more than other people do. And yeah, instead of just leaving them in the tank with the parents and some hiding, or putting them in like a tank inside of a tank or netting inside of the tank, I actually separate them into containers sort of like this. And so far I have had 3 deaths out of over 150 fry. And of course I actually did individually count them. Yeah, don't even ask why I thought to do that. But I would literally spend hours just netting them out individually and counting them while putting them into enclosures. Sorry, I just said that. I mean like little aquarium jar things. Used to saying enclosures because of my other animals. Yeah, so I'd put like 20 to 40 in something like this. I'd either do bare bottom or put a little bit of sand on the bottom, put like a small piece of hornwort in there or something, or some jungle val, and then just trim the tops of the jungle val so it doesn't grow past this. But yeah. And then I just stick in the clippings and they will propagate in the water and use the fish poop as nutrients. But I finally got to the point where I only have a few fry left, and I stopped using containers like this because I'd rather give them something bigger, and it's just become more convenient because having like 30 of these just placed around a room all mismatch really isn't good. So now I've moved them to a 6-quart container. Here's what it looks like. I have pea gravel on the bottom, a few pieces of hornwort, coconut hide. Yeah. You can see one of the fry swimming there. But yeah, long story short, I needed somewhere else to put the plants. I was also hoping to be able to grow these out enough that I can hopefully eventually, after I have more tanks set up in the new pet room and just everything up and running, I can stop buying plants from the store all the time and start relying mostly off of my clippings for like small terrariums and stuff, like the ones I sell, because that could save me a good like $20 each sale. And when I'm only making like $100 to $200, it's a lot of money to save. So yeah, I've been culturing moss for a while now, but I wanted to try out 6-quart containers for the plant clippings. Now it's not going to stay on the ground here like this, but added some holes here. Snaps open. This is what I've got right now. I only did this last night, so I can't really say it works or it doesn't work yet. Yeah, so I put in all of the leftover plants and plant clippings in here. Like from some terrariums, I had these and they were just dying out, sitting around because they were used to humid environment, and then they went back out and back and forth, and I completely butchered them to make the terrariums. Yeah, I had some string of turtles left. Thought I might as well toss that in. I trimmed up some of my other terrariums, like this one here. It looks horrible in the dark, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, I trimmed up some of that and had some ivy clippings. Some of them already had roots, some didn't. Thought I might as well toss those in there. Over here, I put the moss that I had collected. I'm hoping to see if I can culture it in here too. Just because, I mean, why not use this little gap here? I mean, it's extra space. Might as well. And then here I've got like a container with water and some fish poop that is holding all of the umbrella plants. Yeah. Here you can see this one. I transferred it from somewhere else. I just don't have a tank for it yet, so it's sitting in here. It's got some new roots growing there. Yeah. So once they grow roots, sort of like the one I just showed you, they will be planted into new tanks and setups, or into the previous ones to create denser foliage. So yeah, that's my first attempt. Thanks for watching.